And those are the latest news and developments in transportation and traffic management. Coming up next is Motoring Forum, brought to you by Suzuki Philippines. The Vehicle Inspection Centers Operators Association of the Philippines has taken on a partnership with Project C.A.R.E.S, a non-governmental organization advocating road safety. Motoring Forum tackles what this partnership is all about and what it hopes to achieve.
The Vehicle Inspection Centers Operators Association of the Philippines, or VICOAP, has entered into a partnership with Project C.A.R.E.S. The partnership should not raise eyebrows, as in essence both are in the business of promoting road safety. Members of VICOAP are authorized to inspect and certify vehicles as roadworthy and safe to be registered in the Land Transportation Office. Project C.A.R.E.S has been in the forefront of local and international efforts to make it safer on the road for motorists and pedestrians. Specifically, Project C.A.R.E.S has represented the country in the United Nations Road Safety Collaboration Program and worked with such groups as the Global Alliance of NGOs for Road Safety and the International Road Victims Partnership. So what is VICOAP Project C.A.R.E.S partnership all about?
Project C.A.R.E.S is actually an NGO. It has been established 22 years ago, and they've been providing different initiatives and programs centered on road safety. So we partnered with them, they approached us, and we came about with a project called VICOAP C.A.R.E.S RS10P. So why is it RS10P? Because in 2010, they launched the Coalition of Advocates for Roads, Environment Safety, and Road Safety Decade Program. So it was supposed to be a decade program. That's the reason why there's a 10, so RS10P. And then we adopted the program, even though not all the objectives were met in a decade. But we adopted the program, and we merged with the group for this particular program to be able to forward their advocacy as well to road safety. So VICOAP is just one of the many program partners of Project C.A.R.E.S. Other partners are the PNP, DepEd, and other government agencies. So that's how it came about this year. And we've started a few initiatives already in terms of this partnership.
VICOAP C.A.R.E.S RS10P is an answered prayer for us, because we have been looking for strong organization which has nationwide networks all over the Philippines, wherein we can translate the global plan of the United Nations Decade of Action for Road Safety for the second decade, 2021 to 2030, here in the Philippines. So we believe that with the 70 strong members of the VICOAP Association and its 90 accredited LTO MVIC centers all over the country, we can become, stronger as a voice for road safety advocacy here in the Philippines.
The obvious objective of the partnership is to advocate and institutionalize road safety. But what does the VICOAP bring to this partnership? What does VICOAP aim to achieve? VICOAP is looking to leverage the fact that its members are strategically located across the nation, and this could play a major role in propagating road safety.
So for the objectives of VICOAP, what are the objectives for VICOAP? We aim to be an authority and leading voice in the conversation of road safety together with Project C.A.R.E.S. So imagine all our centers nationwide. It would be a very good venue to advance or help promote the advocacies of Project C.A.R.E.S. So VICOAP envisions a Philippines that has successfully upheld all the 5 pillars, not just our concern pillar, which is the 5th pillar, the safety of vehicles, such that the Philippine roads, vehicles, motorists, policymakers, enforcers, and all road users are safe and free from road crashes.
From the perspective of Project C.A.R.E.S, mandatory inspection of vehicles for roadworthiness is no-brainer, and it's important for VICOAP members and personnel to be aware of their significance in preventing accidents and keeping roads safe for everyone.
It started in October last year when we had to launch the second UN DARS of Action for Road Safety. And it was also during that time when we heard news in the papers about a senator disagreeing or stopping the mandatory requirement for vehicle safety or a comprehensive vehicle inspection safety, which for us is a very good initiative because it is vehicle safety is part of the 5 pillars of the UN DARS global plan to have road crash deaths by year 2030. So, working along the UN Global Plan of Vehicle Safety, this kind of pronouncements from a national government agency is very alarming for us. So we wanted to reach out to the Philippine Motor Vehicle Inspection Centers that, hey, don't give up. We are here. We believe and we support in your program of providing vehicle safety inspection for all motor vehicles and motorcycle users and owners. And in fact, I will have to share this personal experience and also with the experiences of many other road victims' families that I work with at the global level. I lost a brother in a car crash. He was not strapped because the car seat at the driver's side was broken. He was also driving a very fast car, which he has no, knowledge of. He has no appropriate skills of using, plus a defective and dark road during that night, that day of his death. I can say that vehicle safety is really one very important part of the three conditions that we should all know must be part of a comprehensive road safety. Without one, will make all other road safety initiatives inutile. So the three conditions involve vehicle safety, road conditions, and the human condition. The absence of vehicle safety will make all other meaningful road safety initiatives of our government and the private sector useless. So that's why we believe that VICOAP C.A.R.E.S program partnership for the rest of the decade until year 2030, if we have the vehicle safety in place as part of our road safety advocacy, we can make it happen. We can achieve even the goal of, getting a zero road traffic crash deaths by year 2030.
The partnership will see the implementation of VICOAP C.A.R.E.S RS10P, an initiative that is expected to see VICOAP members undertake community-based programs to raise awareness for road safety and responsible vehicle ownership. VICOAP sees the partnership with Project C.A.R.E.S growing stronger into the future as vehicle inspection centers become major hubs for road safety. There are plans to expand the reach of VICOAP programs and partnership with the Project C.A.R.E.S that go beyond just being vehicle inspection centers with the aim of making road safety part of the cultural development of the country.
The joint efforts might actually lead to more open public acceptance of the MBIS testing because it's a shift of culture. It's a shift mentality that we've been used to being able to pay fixers just to be able to renew our registration without our vehicles being actually tested and checked. Because of that culture, we've been saying, or we've been calling nakasanayan na. We want to shift the mentality of the road users and understand how you're supposed to be responsible as a user of vehicles, as a motorist, as a driver, to ensure that your vehicle is safe and not just your own condition, that you're in actually good condition and you know how to be a responsible a driver, a vehicle owner as well. This will naturally contribute to acceptance, but again, that's not our main goal. But we have to acknowledge that the lack of social acceptance that exists now for PMVIC testing is multi-layered. So a lot of layers are considered. There's resistance to change because that's practically you just have to pay someone and pay a fixer to register your vehicle. And there's a pushback from the stakeholders of the status quo, those who are benefiting from this kind of system of corruption. And also there's a distrust in government frontline services owing to the decades of corruption. And there's a birthing pain for PMVICs, and we recognize that. And we have to acknowledge also that there might be customer dissatisfaction due to the birth pains of PMVICs. But we're happy that more motorists are now satisfied and are actually promoting PMVICs. And they've acknowledged how the positive aspect of PMVICs, that how it's different from the usual gas emission testing that they've been doing. That's the only thing that they've been testing. There's also fear, of course, that some motorists fear of failing the test because the vehicles are old. and it might result to additional costs, especially PUVs, public utility vehicles. And it's a system that we actually, it's only natural for the public, and the social acceptance is not that immediate. But we're going there step by step.
We're looking now into a national program partnership with the 70 to 90 motor vehicle inspection centers under the VICOAP umbrella. So with this in mind, we can now have the yearly celebration or commemoration of World Day of Remembrance for Road Traffic Victims, where we have these 90 MVIC centers. We can also launch the UN DARS, where the others are not yet very aware of what the global plan is all about. We can, through the VICOAP centers, I believe it is part of our program partnership that they have, waiting lounges where they have TV, they can show our IECs, our visual aids on road safety. They can share what we have in Project C.A.R.E.S, what we wanted to have the public know about road safety. And importantly, this coming May 16 to 22, there is a Commit to Act Week being organized by the Global Alliance of NGOs for Road Safety, of which Project C.A.R.E.S is a member here in the Philippines. And we would like to encourage the public to help us promote about the need to enforce the maximum speed of 30 kilometers per hour in shared roads, especially in highly populated used streets, to make our streets ideally streets for life. So we have many programs dedicated for May 16 to 22, wherein we hope the VICOAP will adapt wherever they will be. So we have the Dance for Life, that is like a Zumba, synchronized Zumba. I think if we can have the biggest Zumba event here in the Philippines, who knows, globally it can also be recognized. And then we also have the bloodletting for motorcycle riders and bicycle riders. That is here in our province. But if VICOAP, in wherever centers they are in, which they would like to adapt, they can do it also from their level.
VICOAP is making good strides towards greater acceptance by motorists of its role as vehicle testing centers through this partnership with Project C.A.R.E.S. That's our Motoring Forum this week, courtesy of Suzuki Philippines.